Roll with backbone sure. Belly been taking the dash all wood. 10 payments, the back end good.
It's week 5 of the NFL, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Lions and the Pats, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taking in at the 3. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
I think we'll all remember 2021 as a banner quarterback draft, and we saw 5 taken in the first round. It was actually the 5th of those 5, Mac Jones, who was the runner-up in the Rookie of the Year voting with the 5th most yards by a rookie in league history. The Patriots, they have to be dancing in the streets with the idea that this guy is going to be their quarterback for about the next 10 years.
The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week: 23 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Give him 3 yards there on the first down pickup.
Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Stevenson.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Throwing, Jones. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. We've seen from this offense here on the first down. A nice, sustained series to begin the game. It will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline. Says the line judge, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through.
And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
and no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that, and they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return, and the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Off the play fake. Jones steps away. Throw left side complete. That's Henry.
And he will have a Patriots first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Stevenson now on 1st and 10.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Jones. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards on a guy who has the legs to escape most of these.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted.
And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Gibbs, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Lions had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Now it's 2nd and 9. Now back to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Deatrich Wise running through and dropping it for the sack.
What you do need to know as a young quarterback, if you're going to spread the field, the ball's got to come out quick, and you have to know where to go with the football, really in pre-snap. Identify where you want to go and get rid of it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibbs, only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And they will take over 1st and 10. Offense gets set to go, and there's Ramondre Stevenson. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. switch it up here and look to throw. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Throwing again on second down. Jones, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. Jones on first down. He's got him in, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Ramondre Stevenson. His second rushing touchdown on the year.
And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
Fielded right around the 8. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket, beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's complete to Mitchell.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's nice to see Jameson Williams recovered from his knee injury suffered in the college football playoff in 2022. And we already knew that his speed was some of the best in the game. And that's a big reason why Detroit traded up to pick him 12th overall. So earliest they've taken a receiver since 2007. That pick being Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson. Nice job there by Williams, using some of that speed there to pick up a 1st down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Eluding the... And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They were losers to the Packers a week ago, but they've got the lead right now here as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll set up to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And unable unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one for 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this one is incomplete. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Open man, the tight end Henry. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones, open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Throwing, Jones. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Under pressure, they got him again.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So this lead, Charles, just continuing to swell here in the first half.
Well, it's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that'll continue. But all in all, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen.
The white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. And at the half, it's the Vikings who have taken their lead to the locker room. Dalvin Cook has scored a touchdown there.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to float this one deep right side.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Gibbs, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
They run once more with Stevenson.
And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
On the handoff, Stevenson.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a fair catch is taken here a step or two inside the 45-yard line. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that...
That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A gain of 37.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Second and 9 now. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Complete. It's Henry. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the gun, it's Stevenson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Here's Jones off the bootleg. And caught by Henry.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a handoff. Stevenson. He'll get this down to the 38. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Open man is born. And it's going to be another first down as they're getting to the ground at the Lions 26. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Now it's Stevenson.
Oh, good move. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11.
Here's Robinson again on second down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Detroit's offense ready to take over. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game, because no one can stand up to this week after week.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. On the return is Jones. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 42.
It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off play action. Jones. Rolling to his left.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? On 1st down. Gibbs. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He gets it left side to Johnson. The Lions on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Up the middle they go. It's Gibbs, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. Caught on the slant, and in for the Lions touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
from 10 yards out.
And the Lions get a bit closer.
Forced out to his left. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 6.
And he returns this to the 22.
And now out come the Patriots.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Jones. Over the middle. Hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And they run with Stevenson.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
From the 47 and 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Jones.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Jones on 3rd down. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker, 38 yards.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here.
He's been a load for them to handle defensively. I know that much.
Well, look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Here's Stevenson.
And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Stevenson gets it again on second down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Delay of game, offense.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Still 3rd down.
Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game.
Now a run with Stevenson.
And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now.
This will be a 37-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw here. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the